Hello, my beautiful women. Today I have my master class. We're gonna paint right next to the ocean on a sunset. I have to be out already in 2 hours. That's why I decided to combine pleasure with purpose. So I'm gonna do my makeup and talk with you. By the way, fun fact, I always take all of those cosmetic bags that they give you in business class and I'm using it as my cosmetic bags. I already have 2 or 3 of them. What can I do? If you know a good cosmetic bag, like from any brand, just let me know. So I would stop stealing from business class. Yesterday, I watched this movie about Michael Jackson, and honestly, I loved it so much. It was amazing, but I feel like they did not show way more facts, and I honestly felt like 2 hours for Michael Jackson, it's kind of an insult, because the person himself is had such an amazing life and did so many things for the whole generations, and I think just the story could have been way deeper and more complicated. I was thinking, this is so crazy how most of the people do not have their own thoughts. I was talking yesterday with my boyfriend about it, and I just realized that this is so true. Most of the people, especially right now when AI exists, I feel like it's so hard for people to think critically. Even my friend one day sent me this video about the guy who made an AI assistant or something. So this AI assistant can tell him parts of the books that he's supposed to read, so he does not spend too much time on reading the book or watching the movie. And from one side, okay, cool, amazing, you can be more productive, but from another, I thought how horrible it is because people outsourcing thinking. Instead of reading the book or watching a movie and create your own opinion about it, turn on this critical thinking, you decide to go and read a short summary book about the main book. Or you go on YouTube and watch a summary about the movie. How can you do that? This is ridiculous. One more interesting thought that I had is that any brain, let's say your head is a computer, right? And every computer has specific amount of programs that were installed when this computer just was bought, right? So the moment you were born, your parents, people around you, society, they upload different programs into your computer. Different beliefs and thoughts about the world, about the rules, about how you're supposed to act, about what you're supposed to do, about what you have to think. So when you grow up, you live with those specific beliefs, and most of the people never even reflect on that. They just live what they were told many years ago and on automation, just surviving, I guess, in this reality. And this is horrible because think about it. Any computer has viruses, and sometimes you cannot even understand, you cannot even realize that you have viruses in your computer. There could be some beliefs that are really hurting your life. Some of them are really do not help in growing into something bigger, into achieving your goals, or maybe live the life that you want to live. And this realization just honestly blowed my mind because yes, this is so true. Most of the people live in automations, and I feel like they do not even understand that you can delete those viruses from your head if you want to. If you wish, you can delete them. But for that, you really have to have this critical thinking, reflect on yourself, reflect on your childhood, reflect on your actions, reflect on all of those automations that you have so you can become a better person. So you can be like, oh, okay, maybe my parents told me always that it's impossible to be rich, or to be rich, I have to always work a lot and it takes a lot of sacrifices, or I have to choose between a nice career and an amazing family, and blah blah blah. It could be endless, and you actually taking those as your 0 point, you taking those as your baseline and go with all of those viruses, with all of those programs, and live your life. Why do so if you can program yourself on different things? You can delete those viruses, you can reprogram yourself, you can upload new beliefs and new things, new opinions, but for that you need critical critical thinking. So if you want to do so, you have to really take responsibility for your life and stop living on these automations that were made for you before. Honestly, if we even take, let's say, Bible or any other book, like it's not even about religion, but it's in general about this system that works in the world, that someone else just gives us the playbook, the guideline of what we're supposed to do, of what we're supposed to think, what is good, what is bad, what you have to do, what you don't, what is possible, what is not possible. And you as a person do not choose to experience this yourself and make your own opinion. For example, go and actually read that book and make your own opinion about what's going on and what happened there. Watch this specific movie without going on TikTok and listening someone else talking about this movie and giving you their opinion, so you just like take it to yourself and explain this opinion to your friends, which is not even yours. Instead of all that, you can actually go and live this experience so you can have an opinion on something. Stop looking for playbooks. Stop looking for a guideline that is going to tell you what is good, what is not, and is going to tell you how to live your life, because you know exactly how to do any of those things. And even if you do not, choose to go and experience them yourself on your own skin. Go for those things, make them happen, and have this experience as yours. So after, when you're actually talking about something, or when you have an opinion on something, you know that you relived for that. You know what you're talking about because it was part of your life, because you were living it. You know what I'm trying to say here? Like, it's such a different mindset that I feel if you want to really succeed in life, you need this mindset. You need to be this person who wants to go through experiences. Without feeling all this on your own, on your skin, you could never go to the next level. You could never develop. You could never be the next version of yourself. So, yes, ChatGPT is an amazing thing. I also ask him stuff, but giving him the power, or give this power to other people to choose for you and to make decisions for you and to make opinions for you, this is slavery. This is not freedom. So if you want to become a free person, if you want to learn how to have this critical thinking and have your own opinion in any topic and field, first of all, delete those old programs that are not serving you anymore and that are not working for you anymore, that someone else uploaded in your computer, and just realize and start reflecting and actually observing how you communicate with external world. Just start noticing how you act, how you react on different things. Are you also, instead of watching the movie yourself, just asking your friends for opinion, or just go on Rotten Tomatoes and see the ratings, and depending on that decide to watch it or no? If you still do that, you do not live your life. Someone else is living it for you. Someone else gave you a playbook on how to live it, and you just decide to not be a main character in your own world, in your own reality, and give this power to someone else. Just really notice during the day, in your reality, how this affects you. Like, what are you doing in this life that is not yours? What opinion do you have that someone else gave you when you were a kid? Or maybe you saw it on TikTok or on Instagram Reels, and now you decided that you have to think that you cannot. And also, stop thinking and stop listening to people that, for example, do not want to live the life you want, or let's say they never opened a business, and those people give you an advice on how to open it, or they tell you, do not do this because it's very risky, you can lose all of your money, do not take credits, for example, it's bad, blah blah blah. Before listening any advice from those people, please think and turn on your critical mind and ask yourself, do those people have a business? Do they know anything about accountant, taxes, how to make a lot of money, for example? If the answer is no, then please stop thinking and stop taking advices from people that did not experience this by themselves and that had no real proof to even tell you such a thing. Because probably why they do this, it's because they also have those programs in their heads, they also have those viruses, and they just transferring it all to you, and you taking all of it. You're like, oh yeah, maybe I should not open a business because all of those people around me, they do not really have that. But even if I would start doing that, so many of them would stop believing in me, and they would tell me that it's bullshit, blah 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 blah. Like, no, do not do this. If you want to achieve anything in this life, rely on yourself. Even if you're gonna fuck up, it's fine. At least you had this experience. At least you know now what this takes and what does that mean, and you can put this lesson into your chest, as we talked in previous videos, and go on, move on, create your reality. You can be anyone. You can do anything. Stop listening to other people. Just go and experience everything yourself. Stop being a coward, thinking that I don't know how to do this, I don't know if it's gonna work, blah blah blah. All of those thoughts just dragging and sucking up all of your energy instead of actually giving you any results, instead of giving you a chance to experience something. Okay, so starting today, all of these beautiful women, you are going to reflect on everything that is happening in your life, and you're going to make sure that you delete all of those old beliefs, all of those dumb thoughts that do not serve you, that make your life worse, that's stopping you from being better and from being yourself and live the life you want to live. You do this, and after that, you start observing what's going on around you, what's happening around you, and you form your own opinion on anything that's happening around. And if you do not have opinion about it, please do not go on YouTube and check for someone else to tell you and give you the ready answer. Go experience this and create it. Create it from your own background, from your own situation, from your own life lesson. Our 2 weeks challenge is coming to an end, unfortunately. I honestly loved filming videos every day. It gave me so much energy, and even somewhere in the middle I did not feel like it, but oh my god, I'm so proud of myself. If you have any questions, any issues, anything you would like to talk about, please always let me know down below in the comments, because I want to make this YouTube channel as a women community. I want all of us to feel very comfortable here and share with each other different experiences, feedbacks, different life lessons, and I honestly believe that all of this is going to make us better, smarter. Like, there's one thing you cannot buy: intelligence, okay? You can pretend to be anyone and anything, but you cannot pretend to be intelligent. This is just impossible, and this is what we're doing here. We're learning a lot of things about ourselves. We're learning on how to be a woman. We're learning on how to put our borders, how to be feminine, how to love yourself, how to enjoy this life. Honestly, enjoying life is my biggest mission, and I really want to share this mindset and this lifestyle with you, because I truly believe more women enjoy their life and live it the way they want it and stop betraying themselves, happier all of us are going to be. So thank you very much for watching this video. It was such a pleasure for me to film it, and as always, such a flow. I'm going to my painting class right now. I think tomorrow, yes, we have, oh yeah, by the way, we have only 3 days left of our 2 weeks challenge. So tomorrow I'm gonna show you my painting, and I'm also gonna start packing for my Euro trip with my mom. So don't forget to subscribe on my channel to not miss any of that. I wish you an amazing day and a very beautiful present moment, and I'll see you tomorrow, I guess. Bye bye.